So I'm standing here with a disagreement in my mind. Basically, a choice has formed in this particular moment. And that choice is, do I go on this long walk, which will require a strenuous walk back up, or do I just turn around and go home? The reason I'm thinking about the very nature of the choice is Jordan Hall posted something recently about free will, and it just was making me consider what the fuck that is. Because the way I generally view it is that the brain generates thoughts for you to react to. It's constantly trying to suggest things that are helpful to you. And your capacity as a conscious being with free will is generally to react to those thoughts. There are other things that you can do besides just react to the thoughts that are put in your mind. There is visualization, which is basically what that other part of your brain is doing. It's creating thoughts for you to react to. And when you engage with the process of visualization of some goal, it actually triggers the other parts of the brain to start generating thoughts in that vein. You're basically speaking the same language as your brain trying to present ideas to you, right? So there's this thing that, well, the only reason for choices to arise in the brain is if there's some uncertainty. If in the brain, through the processing, different parts basically disagree with each other, right? But then there's this other state that, I've talked about recently, which is flow. And when you're in flow, the sort of duality of that conscious experience dissolves. There is no choice for me in the process of flow. It's just happening. The actions and the thoughts are connecting directly. And I'm generally not really aware of the concept of self at all, right? So, as I'm walking up this hill to this potential path, my brain is presenting me to this fixed choice, right? At the same time, I'm considering the nature of choice. And even leading up to the path, in my brain, I was basically saying, I don't really want to. Because it's a lot of effort to go up this fucking hill after I go down it. And so that was sort of stopping me from going down that path. And in fact, I did turn around and start to go towards home. But as I was questioning the nature of free will, my body turned the fuck around without really consulting my consciousness, which I think was supposed to represent to me that I did have the free choice to push against those options. But it wasn't like the option was presented to me. You know what I mean? And then even in this recording, like as I started talking, I started walking down this path subconsciously, right? The action was taken away from me. And I honestly find that the best work that I do is not in this place of free will or choice. I mean, obviously there's tons of micro choices that are happening in the process of flow, and you have to connect little tiny flows together into one large flow to really, really create something, right? Even just talking, right? In the process of talking, I have to be in flow because I can't question every word that comes out. I can think of things before I say them, and then if I'm around other people, pause before I say them. But in this video, what I'm trying to do is capture one uninterrupted stream. And anytime the flow breaks, I have to cut, right? Or I have to edit it in the future to make some sense of it all. So anyways, I turned back, and the choice presented to me, my brain, was actually false, because I walked part way down the path, turned around, and now I'm heading back after I have recorded these questions about and thoughts about free will. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this, and later on.